Good evening, friends. This is just a quick little gaming stream that I decided I'm just going to play a couple of scenarios from Battle for Middle-earth 2. And so this is just a game that I've always loved playing, and this is kind of the second part. This is the fourth mission. Hopefully you guys have fun.
Yeah, like true gamer bros.
Yep. Yeah. Currently don't have anybody watching, but hopefully there'll be a little bit of engagement in the chat, maybe.
Have you seen? I know you've seen British Potatoes videos before. He's starting to stream a bit now too.
Oh, nice.
Quickly! It cannot be far behind! The Palantir must reach the safety of the outpost! We will guard the road ahead to cover your retreat, sire.
So this one's kind of a different scenario than the other smash the enemy type thing. You can actually avoid having to attack the enemy fortress because it's basically just collect artifact thing instead. So, for those of you who don't know, I can use these Throwmasters to do one of four things. I can either make orcs, I can make wolf riders, I can make Rudar spearmen, or I can make axe throwers. For this one, I'm going to do axe throwers since they're pretty useful. Then I'm going to send them right up against it, and I need to catch this guy before he comes or he gets the fortress.
Yeah, I never played this, so I don't know what any of those do yet.
Basically, it's like Rudar axe throwers are basically like cheap archers, and then you got the dire wolves, which are basically like cheap swordsmen. And it kind of ends right here. Here. That was short.
Rip.
I feel a deadness in this place. Darkness waits.
Then I gotta go.
Let's set up camp and search the area.
Yeah, so I get a fortress automatically, but I can't build any for the rest of the scenario, so I have to protect that. And I need to go over here and check this little thing right here. Hello, Matteo Sambini. Welcome. Always a pleasure.
Hello there. I don't think we've met before.
Mm-hmm. Probably not. But I think he's fairly new.
I can feel the power in this object. We must take it to the Witch King.
Oh, so you excited for Star Wars month?
Oh boy!
Yeah.
You know, I was watching the Anomaly stream the other day. I'm like, I remember the last time I watched Force Awakens, I was getting really pissed off because I was noticing things I never noticed before, like just how blatant everything, like all the fucking callbacks are.
Yeah.
It's remember this, remember this, remember this,
remember this, remember this, remember this.
It's so fucking. It's so thin. There's like really nothing in this movie, but like I haven't seen that movie in like forever. I don't think since the movie came out, or maybe sometimes after that. But now since I think more critically now, I'm like, damn, this really is fucking awful.
It is pretty bad. It is pretty empty.
So are we doing the whole series?
I know Neph and Wolf are boycotting the sequels. They're saying, no, we are not watching the sequels until you're monetized. I want to watch we've done Rise of Skywalker already, so we don't need to do that movie.
No, we do not.
No.
That was one of the most, I think that was one of the first movie watches I've done with you, and it was also probably the most painful.
It is a pretty awful movie, to say the least.
TFA was the most irritating for me now. I just got done talking to Dunn about it.
Here's the funny thing. People bitch and moan about Mandalorian, right? Like the bad writing and everything.
Well, I get it.
Here's the thing about that. My father was a drinker.
No, no.
In
A
all
critical drinker, you might say.
he was a critical drinker, you could say. Anyways, in all seriousness, though, my dad he likes the spectacle. He's always kind of really liked the spectacle more than anything else. And with Mandalorian, you know what? I kind of appreciate the spectacle with that because it feels at least like a Star Wars property.
That's fine. Mostly I have issue is people calling it great, as in writing and everything.
I just think it's good. Like, I just enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable, but there's
problems, yeah.
I showed British the other day the fucking one episode with the fucking boulder where the guy was shooting it with the machine gun, with the minigun thing. He was fucking laughing his ass off. Like, how fucking retarded do you have to be to fucking just stand there and shoot a boulder that's coming right at you? And like, wow.
Alrighty, it looks like these guys are running toward the fortress. I need to intercept them before they get there.
Get them.
Yep.
The last RTS I think I played was the original StarCraft way back in the day.
Alrighty. I can blow them right here, stop them cold, and I can start killing them.
I think I remember I was just using that cow cheat, whatever you call it, and just spamming shit and just thinking of the Russian theme song every time I do it. The fucking snake. That's like nightmare inducing.
The snake? Oh yeah. The blow up doll snake?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it looks like I'm probably going to lose it. Is it to the enemy? So, that's unfortunate.
Womp womp. Whoa, whoa.
Alrighty. Well, looks like we're going to have to beat the fortress. So, let's just go over here and start killing him there.
Let's hopefully they put the trebuchets outside of the walls. Make it easier for you.
They have structures right up there. So, technically it's outside.
I mean, to be fair, like, I wasn't very critical until like season 7 of Game of Thrones, like late 2017. So, TOJ kind of flew over my head until season 7. Then I started like watching Mauler, and then I started thinking for myself, and yeah. And
the problem is then you started letting Mauler think for you. God, you are such a fanboy.
Damn, I just got wrecked.
Get bent. Get
bent, White.
Hey, I get bent all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I forced you to bend over and watch Kirk Cameron all the time.
We gotta see that one where Kirk Cameron is the angel or something.
What? No, there's more.
Oh yeah, Kirk Cameron has made a lot of movies.
Fuck my life.
They're not all as bad as Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas because that's the worst movie ever made, or at least like filmmaking wise. Filmmaking wise, it is the worst.
I am here literally just to suffer at it.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, and though Narnia wasn't that bad, it was just
it wasn't.
Cheap. It was just cheap.
It was just visually cancer.
It's not that bad.
No, I have to admit that was pretty entertaining.
Oh yeah, he is so like I was laughing my butt off at Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas, especially when Santa Claus becomes Hannibal Lecter for a minute, where he just beats a dude to death with his cane.
No, we have to watch that fucking shark movie, whatever you fucking call it.
Oh, Big Shark? Yeah. Big Shark? Oh, yeah.
What
I
was
cannot believe that's not a parody. That's like a scary movie type movie, but ironically.
Here's but back to TLJ for a moment, and I'm being serious here. I saw the movie, and when we exited and we walked out, I was like, something felt wrong. I really did not enjoy that very much. Something was very wrong here, and I think I knew where it was when Luke just disappeared, and I said, "Wait, no, that can't be right.
Oh.
Something's wrong."
Oh, like
We must prevent them from finding another.
Like,
Oracle Duck? What?
crocodile. Oh, so there's some weird stuff like that Kirk Cameron says. Lots of things. Like I think one of them was the banana is proof that God exists, and it's almost like he's like a gay man caressing a piece of penis art created by Michelangelo or something like that.
Oh dear. Michelangelo. That sounds like a modern name.
It's several hundred years old, White.
I know, but it sounds like something like you would name your kids today.
A little bit, yeah. Alrighty. Well, this is a little bit more difficult than usual. The other three were it was kind of easy to just make the AI, just humiliate the AI. This
So Tark, I gifted Dunn 2016 Doom. I wanted to see him try it on a stream.
that's not bad. That's a great game.
Yeah, I might try that. I might try it eventually. I just need to get good. Might try to do something like that, since I've never done a game of that nature before.
You've never done like a very mobile first person shooter? Have you not played Quake? Yeah, Quake. Have you not played Unreal Tournament?
Never. I played Halo once on
Two completely different things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would say Doom on like Eva, like you're probably gonna play on the easiest difficulty because that's fine. No one's gonna care about that.
Yeah,
I will.
I've never played I've only played RTSs religiously.
Hey, fucking 2016 can be bullshit on Nightmare. You can get one-shotted by imps. Like, holy shit.
Really?
I finished. I gotta tell you, the DLC for Doom Eternal I did on Ultraviolence. That was some horse shit.
Oh, I freaking beat that game. I could have beat DLC 2 on Ultra Nightmare if it wasn't for the fucking final boss not doing.
Oh, that son of a bitch!
It's just that boss is absolute fucking dog shit. It's like, all right, I guess I missed the point. Now I gotta do the fucking ring around the rosy 20 times again to get the hammer bits. I beat the base game on Ultra Nightmare, and I haven't beaten Tag 1 yet on Ultra Nightmare. I beat the Super Gordness Master level.
Oh, nice.
Oh, fuck me.
I mean, me and Potato were streaming it the other day. Not on Ultra Nightmare, but Nightmare.
Anime is temporary. Yeah, the only anime I've watched is Inuyasha, Gun Kutsuko, and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, you would watch Inuyasha.
I watched
have
the
never
first.
heard of that show in a long time.
I think it's the only. I watched like the first 20 or so episodes.
I don't really remember it. I forgot
So you
what it's
kind of
about.
forgot about. You kind of forgot about Inuyasha.
Yeah, and I don't even know what it's even about.
It's about it's an isekai. This girl is like transported to feudal Japan, and she has to basically like work with this kind of a jerk anime, a guy named Inuyasha who is just kind of a really big dick, but the thing is, she does have have an advantage over him where she has this collar. He has this collar around his neck, and whenever she says "sit, boy," he is thrown to the ground.
Oh, it sounds like something. It sounds like a Neph and Wolf fanfic.
You know what? You're not wrong.
No.
It's too bad they're not here to hear that, but that's fine.
Yeah. They've kind of stopped. He's kind of stopped with the horny wolf thing.
No.
Oh,
That's because Neph hasn't been on that much.
yeah, true. I think that probably just her sleep schedule is just. Oh crap. Well,
Rip.
All right.
Come on, bro. You gotta get some gamer feel, bro.
I wanted a. Okay, here's funny story. I went to Walmart today to go grocery shopping
Why would you ever go to Walmart?
because it was right next to my grandparents' house where I was, and I didn't want to go to Publix. Anyways, went to Walmart today to go grocery shopping. And I wanted a Mountain Dew while I was there because I was like, yeah, I could use some gamer fuel. You know, I'm gonna be playing Nier Replicant all day. The way they had the fridge made it impossible to open, so it denied me my gamer fuel. This is the kind of discrimination that's facing gamers today.
Yeah. Fucking Walmart. It's so fucking irritating recently. I mean, I worked on overnight shifts for like 3 years.
I might lose this one. That's gonna be annoying.
Our back room is so full of fucking pallets, you can hardly get any fucking thing done back there.
Here's the worst part. I went in there for looking for two things. One was admittedly a Lego set because they have the 1960s Batmobile, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to put that in my office.
It's over. I'm dead. This thing just beat me. Alrighty.
We're gonna have to revoke your Ultimate Gamer card, Dunn. We're gonna have to downgrade your subscription.
Yeah. Yeah, this one was actually one of the harder ones. Ironically. I just didn't play that right. Yeah, it's kind of randomized when the game decides to attack, like send its troops back toward the fortress.
Quickly! It cannot be far behind. The Palantir must reach the safety of the outpost. We will guard ahead to cover your retreat, sire.
So, but yeah, the last ones were relatively easy. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, they kind of reused some voice actors. They actually got Hugo Weaving back for the narration for the second game. Not this one though.
They must have come this way. We must catch them before they reach the fortress just beyond the downs. The king cannot be allowed to reach the fortress alive.
Mm-hmm.
Get him.
All right, let's drop him right there.
Foul creatures! I know what you seek, but you shall not have it!
Rip.
This part's really easy.
You know, when I played Warcraft 3, I had to cheat because I did not like the way that game played.
I see. All right, let me bring.
What is your favorite Doom Eternal level, Tark?
I gotta think.
Or Arena, if you want to narrow it down.
No, I'll go. I don't know if I have a favorite level. I like the game. I just like. Actually, you know what? I did like the arena when you're in. When you go see Doom guys past, like you know where the Sentinels are all in a line and they're. Yeah. Although if I had to choose an actual like favorite set piece, it would probably be the last level in Doom Eternal's DLC, because that one part where all the Sentinels show up and it's literally hell versus heaven up here, and it's freaking amazing.
The fucking Avengers part.
Oh, it's just too bad I have absolutely no clue who any of these people are.
That's not your fault. I don't either.
But I mean, it kind of made me wish that the game was a little bit more open then. Like, you're fighting with the other Sentinels, you know what I mean? Like, all of you are raising hell.
Oh, I think British's favorite part is like when Doom the guy is riding the ship and he just jumps off and he meat hooks the pain elemental. And...
Oh yeah. I will admit though, all things, my most hated level one is the fight with Conmaker. I hate that level.
Lock on burst, easy.
Huh?
A lock on burst, easy.
I had so much issue with that just because of Conmaker's what's it called? That AoE attack that affects half the arena.
Oh.
I died more times to that than the Icon of Sin.
Yeah. But fucking hell, beating that game on the base campaign Ultra Nightmare, that was intense.
I did really like the Icon of Sin fight. Like, I know it's a very big pain in the ass, but I did like the fight.
Yeah.
I just wish, honest to God, like, they kind of set this up, but it has no payoff. I wish you could use the giant robot for something.
Oh, yeah.
Because
dig giant robots, we dig giant...
Megas XLR, damn.
Oh, come on, Megas XLR, that's cheap stuff. That's cheap. You need to do a Get a Robo.
Who let you on? Who let you
Me.
on?
Me.
Damn.
Why?
Like, come on, if you're gonna talk about giant robots, I'm one of the guys in the server that would know about some good recommendations of some good giant robot stuff.
Huh. Well, happy to have you as ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the giant. Yeah, I wish they would have actually been able to use.
Alrighty. This time, we're going to play it a little bit smarter, and we're going to hit them right here.
Yeah.
I'll just go down the line.
It's like, oh, look at these cool giant robots, but you never get to use them. Like, oh.
Yeah. Well, at least, like, we have the Pacific Rim movie. The second one does not exist.
Like fighting a fucking Titan with one of those robots. Yeah. What's that noise?
Oh, it's just me eating. Like,
Yeah.
Preferably if I didn't hear that.
like giant robot stuff is this year's there's there's three big things that from like Japan on giant robot front. One just came out, which is the final EVA rebuild movie. So if you know anything about Neo Genesis Evangelion, that's the whole title.
I know the end of Evangelion gave me a religious experience, the likes of which I'd never expected.
I'm about to see that one next week. Because
that's been out. That's been out for years.
Yeah, I know, but I just got into Mecha last year, like hard jumping into it, and we've been on another server with a creator. We do this thing called Mecha Mondays, where we watch like 4 mechas, much like if it was a Toonami slot.
Oh, nice.
So I was watching Eva every week, and next week is the final one. So we're gonna do on Monday, watch the final episode, and then on that Thursday we will be watching End of Evangelion.
All right.
But
now we got the enemy is. We're now going to start smashing the enemy so that we can. We've grabbed up the majority of the shards. We just need to bring him back to the fortress. But I'm going to kill this real quick.
Yeah, and then also, right now going on Studio Trigger, the guys who are known for Kill a Kill, and a whole bunch of like popular mainstream anime, is doing one called SSS Dynazenon, which is another giant robot show that's connected to a tokusatsu show called Gridman.
Cool.
And then in July, Get a Robo Arc, which I'm excited for.
Oh, that should be interesting to say the least.
Yeah, it's interesting because all of the previous Get a Robo anime has been pretty much their own things. This one is actually a direct adaptation of the final series of the Get a Robo manga. And this is exciting is because the creator died before he finished it.
Oh, so it's a Wheel of Time situation.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which-
it got canceled before it got completed, and like the creator was doing some other work, and then he died before he wrote either another series to conclude his story or to continue it. So this anime seems to be, as far as I know, is potentially gonna conclude the story properly.
Oh, now I remember. Go ahead.
Now we've
Sorry.
checkmated them. Now I've checkmated them, so all I need to do, I can either just grab all of them, or I can just try going after the other shards and just win without going near their fortress.
Now I remember what the best giant robot thing I've seen recently was, and I was talking about it earlier today. Titanfall 2.
Okay.
Good game.
Very great, very good game.
All right.
White, you
Occupation Army. I have been watching Gundam. So the original Mobile Suit Gundam, the first series, and then we just started watching Gundam Wing, which was the first Gundam that got dubbed in America.
I prefer G Gundam. It has wonderful.
Oh yeah,
Gundams.
I love G Gundam. I haven't finished it yet, but like I'm still in like the middle. I'm at the beginning of the tournament arc, but
I love G Gundam because it does not give a fuck. Like you got Neo Mexico's Gundam, which is Tequila Gundam.
Yes.
Hold on, shut up. I want to tell it. Which has a sombrero, a mustache, revolvers.
So
and I'm pretty.
It is super anti-PC.
Oh, it's
yeah, it's.
Oh, you should see. Hold on. You should see South Africa's Gundam. It is literally a Gundam in a zebra toga, complete with a spear.
But here's another funny thing: the Tequila Gundam episode is about a guy who ran away from Space Mexico, New Mexico, and stole a Gundam.
That's
Oh, yeah.
kind of amazing.
Illegally. So, and like the Mexican government is trying to basically kill this guy.
So
Oh,
he's
yeah,
an illegal immigrant.
Yes.
Yeah, he does go to Neo America, whose Gundam has like a dirty hairy pistol, a football player helmet, and shoulder pads.
By the way, the shoulder pads launches up and goes under his hands and acts like boxing gloves.
Okay. That's kind of cool. I like it.
I just like it had the fact that it has a dirty hairy gun, like a 45.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems...
Oh wait, then you have Grease Gundam, which is not a man in complete debt. It's actually literally Zeus.
Yeah, on a chariot.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. What is going on back there?
Oh, I think they're watching. I think they're fangirling over Shadow and Bone, which I've watched the first episode and a half, and I quite like the show so far. I'm interested to do a discussion on it, since that's going to be our thing, is doing fantasy TV shows. Since that's kind of the thing with fantasy nowadays, is fantasy has now been relegated to the small screen. We will not be getting
Fuck
like
you, Game of
big budget.
Thrones.
Yeah, we will not get fantasy movies. Well, I think like it wasn't just Game of Thrones. There's also Warcraft, Aragon, on Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, and all those like super crappy like fantasy YA stuff.
I have completely forgotten about that.
Yeah.
There was a lot of bad fantasy movies after Lord of the Rings.
I liked Warcraft.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Warcraft, so I can't give an opinion.
I liked Warcraft. Like, yeah, it wasn't a perfect movie. It probably even wasn't that good of an adaptation, but I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah,
You're all just a bit racist.
Yeah,
well,
we're
it does
racist
have
against
orcs. It does have orcs in it, and I'm really not a fan of that.
Yeah,
nobody
and the
likes
orcs
orcs.
are the good guys in this one. So it's like, no, orcs has to be evil all the time. We can't
Well,
have
hold on.
any nuance.
Hold on. No, they're not. They're the undocumented immigrants who come to Azeroth without any kind of clearance, a green card, or even asking.
Oh, no, but we're supposed to sympathize with the orcs.
But I don't. Like, I don't sympathize with any of them. If anything, you're the only ones you're supposed to sympathize
It's
with.
leftist propaganda, okay?
Oh, it is. It very much is leftist propaganda. But here's the thing. They come in, they destroy our property, and then they want to take it over. It's kind of like, well, how am I supposed to sympathize with that? Just because you have a dead baby you bring back to life with green magic? Why am I supposed to sympathize with this? Oh, wait, does that mean Medivh is technically George Soros because he's the one who let them in?
Oh.
Don't you just love it when this show gets political?
Yes, I do. It allows me to shitpost. It allows me to become Rags, my destiny.
Oh no.
Yeah, I do have to admit, like, Rags has been like more on point lately. Now that like he's kind of got on the objectionable takes train. Winter Soldier is a 5 out of 10, or other things.
Oh, what's the common rating for most people?
The most common rating for Winter Soldier is like an 8 to 9 out of 10.
But what about people who like in the EFAP community? Because there is a huge distinction between like EFAP's viewers and the normies.
And morons, yes.
I'm not sure actually.
Because
I think
what I heard is that the first half of Winter Soldier is okay to good, and then the second half, you could clearly see the effects of 2020 as a year.
Winter Soldier.
The Falcon
Oh,
and Winter
wait.
Soldier.
I was thinking Falcon. I was thinking the Winter Soldier, the original.
Oh, the movie. Oh, okay.
I like that movie. I thought that one was
I do
pretty. It was a
too.
good political thriller. Like, it really was
yeah.
a political thriller.
Yeah, it is a very good political thriller.
I remember really loving it when I saw it in the theater, but I only seen it all the way through once, so I can't really. I'm curious of how it holds up. I'm pretty sure that Captain America: First Avenger will hold up really well.
Yeah, there's less like stuff that you can like screw up with that movie. Looks like I'm gonna have to go and own and break open their city. Okay. Oh, that's okay. It doesn't matter. I can do that fairly easily. I just need to build up a big army.
Yeah, just do what every evil overlord does. They just build big armies.
Well, this one I'm limited to a 600 pop limit. Right down here. That's what I'm limited. That's the unfortunate limitation.
Oh, come on. You can always replenish them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can just let Arnor just go and grab it. It doesn't matter at this point. I pretty much locked into winning. I could have gone after the other shards, but I didn't get the chance to. Yeah, Numenor was a terrible place, full of human sacrifice and crazy kings.
So Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, SJW Tuesday anyway.
You know, I used to be excited for May the 4th simply because of some of the good deals you'd get on Star Wars games. But here's the funny thing. Ever since Disney bought them, there's no Star Wars games to really get.
Well,
Yeah.
Fallen Order.
what I'm actually happy is that
Other than Jedi Fallen Order,
they
I've
have
heard good things
been
about that.
porting over all the old Star Wars games onto new consoles. So games that you would think you would never gain access to on like modern systems, you can, like Jedi Starfighter, or Republic Commando is now on Switch, along with my latest little addiction.
Farazan did nothing wrong. Yeah, let's. Yeah, he wanted. Yeah, well, he's kind of the ultimate Nietzschean Chad, really. That's our Farazan. He's like, I am going to take down God himself. I am going to invade heaven itself and become immortal. That's essentially the story of our Farazan.
Our Farazan, what series?
Our Farazan? That's a Numenor.
Oh, okay. I haven't gotten to that point. So
Yeah, it's I think that's the Alcalabeth, I think. That's that part.
yeah, I'm on Baron and Luthien. I have taken a pause on Silmarillion.
Understandable. It's very dense.
Oh yeah, but very enjoyable.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is very enjoyable. I like a lot of the stories in the Silmarillion. I honestly, the thing that I enjoy most about like the Silmarillion and like consuming at least Silmarillion content is the like summary videos, like Men of the West, where he kind of just breaks down by character.
Oh yeah, his videos are great.
Yeah. And the nice thing is it's fairly objective. Like, this is just like a clear, concise summary of like the events of what happened.
With a little moral at the end, but
yeah, but that's kind of Tolkien. Tolkien like was a very moral philosophy type guy. He didn't like allegory, but he liked applicability.
Mm-hmm. Don't you dare, Zendir, think that Feanor did nothing wrong. He did everything wrong.
Yeah, Feanor is pretty much the main cause of everything wrong with the elves.
If you know your Warhammer 40k, he's Magnus the Red. Everything is Feanor's fault.
He is.
In some way.
Though,
him and his sons.
Admittedly, he is kind of an ultra Chad, though. Like,
not really. No, I wouldn't call him.
Well, the thing that took him down was a frickin' Balrog, an army of Balrogs.
Yes, but also, but at that time, Balrogs are commonplace for elven main characters to die from. Remember, Fingolfin gets killed, dies by
Morgoth.
Yes, more impressive. And then like it says something when where you get killed off by dark angels, essentially. while
This is
your
the devil.
buddies get killed off by the main boss or his main lieutenant.
Yep. It is an interesting, like, I actually did a Tolkien class and had to prescribe a hero's journey arc for Feanor, and it was actually kind of
All right.
challenging since he's kind of a villain, more of a bad guy than he is a hero. He's more of a anti-hero more than anything else.
I would say he's more like a tragic figure.
Yeah.
Tragedy, if you want to put like a hero's arc.
Yeah, since he's he's very proud and arrogant, but he's really skilled at making things. Like he was the original, forge crafter dude.
You know that's embarrassing though, when your most proudest achievement in the world is making rocks.
Shiny rocks that burn bad people, but yes. And also the Palantir. So alright.
Okay, then. This is just not my day.
How so?
I'm getting my ass handed to me right now.
I see. Well, time to go.
I guess I gotta get some gamer fuel.
Time to move in.
Damn.
So how are you doing, Tierik?
I'm doing all right. And yourself?
Doing good. Did some taking care of some grass. No, some leaves at my parents' home. Having a nice, relaxing day. Playing through some Hades. So.
I'm just playing some Near Replicant. About to put in what's it called?
Right.
Alien Isolation. Because I'm getting sick of fucking fishing.
Fishing for what? Fishing for chicks? I thought you already had one.
No. I'm pretty sure you're fishing for supplies, right?
No, fishing for literal fish, because every game Japan makes has to have a fishing mechanic. Or a mini game.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But why are you fishing?
Because it's a side quest, and there's like 8 of them, and it's infuriating.
I imagine it is.
Because they want you to catch things like marlin, shaman fish, royal fish, and the mini game is, of course, not fun. It's like real fishing is at least more fun because it's the thrill of the hunt. This will hold the stick back, but if you hold it in the wrong position, you're gonna the line's gonna snap, and then you're playing dice with the freaking RNG. That's the worst part about fishing in these fucking games, the RNG.
Damn.
But how far are you in the story of Near Replicant?
I just got to the second half because, again, I've been doing all the side content.
Oh, good. Okay, so Kane is a stone statue right now.
Fucking spoilers, man.
Oh, come on! Near Replicant is a remake of a game that
Back up. A game nobody fucking played.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And that's true. Nobody played Nier.
Yeah, that's true.
So this one is actually neat because I actually like the tactical idea of this. Basically, you take a religious holy site and use it to lure your enemy into really unfavorable ground.
Oh, it's going better.
Yeah. Like this is actually a tactic I've used a couple times in my books where it's just like, hey, we got the ancestors of we got the graveyard of your ancestors. You better come or we'll do terrible things to it.
What is it? Fucking Malcolm McDowell from Clockwork Orange. He's already digging up one of the corpses, man.
Damn.
And he's already copulating with it.
Yeah, not far off for that character.
So Tyrion, I do have a question about Nier Replicant.
Yes.
Do they give you an option to play Dad Nier?
They have a costume for it, but it's a true remake of the original.
Aww, no
I'm
Dad
kind of
Nier.
I was kind of disappointed too, to be 100% honest.
So Dunn, for those who don't know, Nier, the original Nier, there was 2 different versions released for Japan and for the West based on popular trends. The perception was for Japan and the East is pretty boys.
No, that's really reductive. The idea in Japan is that the bond between a brother and sister or siblings is far stronger between, say, a parent and their offspring. However, the West will tell you that the parent-child relationship is far stronger than, say, one between a brother and a sister or between siblings. It's a different in cultural philosophy.
So that's why Japan is so into incest.
Oh, no comment.
With their anime.
I know. I haven't written this yet, but I definitely I'm debating on whether or not to make a nephew marry both of his aunts. That's something I'm debating about. About one of my books.
Polygamist incest.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of the fun things about fantasy is that you can ignore some things.
Yeah, you can ignore genetics, except points, especially
or
when
the need for sleep, the need for sleeping with.
Oh boy, this is a quite interesting conversation I just got myself into.
So Dunn, you want to look at the Ptolemies? Yeah. Well, kind of like one of them looks like at least how I modeled one of them after Nicole Scherzinger, and the other one after Catherine Winnick. So he's in a very nice, happy position. I just need to kind of figure out, okay, do I want to do that or not? Do I want to do that or not? And kind of seems like, okay, there's very limited options for what I can do in terms of matchmaking, in terms of how they can work, how the power dynamics work. So all right.
They will not nip at our reinforcements' heels now.
So the fun thing about the Angmar faction is that I now have access to sorcerers, and they do some neat things. Like I can basically go over here
and raise the dead.
I can't raise the dead, but I can turn the enemy units into purple evil ghosts that last for a little bit. I can also send down a rain of death. It takes a long time for that to load, though. Or these actually turn the enemy into whites, but they also heal units, which is interesting. Yeah, Angmar is a very OP faction. Especially since you have troll units.
Lol.
So let me actually demonstrate real quick. So I'm actually going to heal up my units so that when comes time for it's time for Arnor to come over. So in this game, it's basically an infinite unit spam type game. They are not going to run out of units. They basically just will spam you units, and you just have to hold them off for a certain period of time. You do get units throughout the game, but it's periodic, and you get more powerful units as the game goes on, as the scenario goes on. But yeah, it's basically just you wait, hold off. Okay. Pikemen over here to take out the cavalry. Alrighty. Speak of the devil. Alrighty. I'll upgrade them, turn them into. Alrighty. Put them over here. Alright, send them over here. Alright, we got some bad guys coming over here. And there's really no way to stop like their unit production. They're basically just like undefeatable. Yeah. They'll lose when the Prince of Cardinaling comes down to grace us with his presence. But until then, we basically just have to hold out. I can also upgrade units give a little bit of a leadership bonus by giving them fell strength. Let me see.
Alrighty then. That fucking alright.
So in the story it kind of depends on the thing. Rudar is really easy. Amon's Soul is kind of easy. Fornost, if you've aired in a specific way, is really easy. Kind of really depends. Like for me, it's pretty. Some of them are. I think the hardest one is actually 4. The fourth one is actually the most difficult for me at least. The other ones are fairly simple to prep for. Alright.
So, Tark, I got a question for you. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Alright. What is your favorite soundtrack from Doom Eternal? Do you like what's your opinion, on the DLC soundtrack?
I really, son of a bitch. I don't really have an opinion on the soundtrack, because I'm actually a much bigger fan of the original MIDIs from Doom 1 and 2, specifically E1M1. I have a much bigger love for that than actually any of Doom and Doom Eternal soundtrack.
I've got to be honest with you. A lot of the tracks on Doom Eternal and Doom does sound the same to me.
They do bleed together, I have to admit. He is right.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem I have with most video game soundtracks, is that I have a hard time judging if the soundtracks in general. I have a hard time understanding if it's good or not, because a good soundtrack just blends into the rest of the game, and a great soundtrack has those standout moments, but it's supposed to be few in between. I kind of have bad soundtracks is like when it just makes it just takes away from the game.
Like the Room soundtrack.
Oh no.
Or like the Zack Snyder soundtrack choices.
Every time Wonder Woman pops up. No, it's not that one. That one's fine. That's odd, but weird. But I'm like, what the? Why is that there? It's so jarring to me, at least.
By the way, I think the lyrics to that song is just "Oh no."
Oh no, not this soundtrack again.
It's literally saying, "Oh no." Like the closest thing I can think of, what it's closest to is from like Metal Gear Solid 5, like that, like, oh wow, and they play like a heavy orchestra at that moment. That just got mean to death.
Sounds fun.
Oh, I love MGS5.
I never played it.
I have only played the first Metal Gear Solid, and I haven't finished it yet. So.
I just tried one of the Slayer Gore Nest, and like I never played it before, so I don't know the enemy placements, and I got fucking yeeted by the fucking arch file.
Oh wait, hold on. I do have played another Metal Gear game, but it's a Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, so it's kind of like doesn't count.
Come on. Alrighty.
We have held off the Cardinali vanguard. The prince has taken up our challenge and is back to the field.
Nice little thing here.
Yeah, I got the outline of Devil Knight fully complete.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna hire a writer hopefully to do that. If that project is not gonna move forward, I'm at least gonna be happy that I did it and move on to something else where I'm actually gonna do actual writing this time.
Okay.
Because for Devil Knight, I don't want it where I don't want the story to get screwed up by my incompetence.
That makes sense.
I want to get it right.
You want to get it so it's just pitch perfect. I totally get that.
Because for me, it's like, okay, it's a darker story, and it is I'm trying to do certain things with my story, and I have certain goals with it, and I don't have at my current skill set to accomplish those goals without help. So I already have a couple projects already looking forward to write, including a couple of mecha ideas. So.
I haven't been able to write this week simply because it has been complete hell at work.
That sucks.
We've had like a lot of like an audit, several other paperwork, large projects to do. It has just been complete hell. And I even decided to not do Act 2 editing until like I caught up. But even then, that's becoming a pain.
So you work as an accountant, right?
Yes.
So what does that mean for like projects as accountants?
Audits, compilations, reviews, lot of tax research. What else is there? Bookkeeping. It's a whole lot of mostly litigation stuff and audits.
So not the fun like number crunching stuff.
Well, that's a big part of it. A lot of it is the number crunching thing. But the funny thing is when you do an audit, a review, or a compilation, you actually have to have an understanding of what the client's business is. Like you have to know what the environment looks like to perform most of this stuff.
I seem to have won, but I wonder where. Yeah, and like the nice thing is like they just give you a giant army at the end to just wipe the floor with the enemy. I wonder where the rest of the enemy is. Strange.
I just fucking book it like fuck that shit. Rip.
I seem to have won, but
There's stragglers.
I guess so. They usually just assault you like head on, I guess.
Their souls to our bodies.
We march to victory.
That's weird.
Ha! But yeah, like believe it or not, it's actually a very fulfilling job. It's just a very hard one.
Okay.
Hmm. Oh, there you are.
Come out of the shadow.
We're retreating, sir. We gotta take out the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
They outnumber us 1,000,000 to 1.
Then it's an even fight.
They have bows.
What sorcery is that?
Yes, they can't even fight in melee.
Mm-hmm.
I got that one.
Oh.
Yeah,
Men have allowed this to happen.
yeah.
Their indecision.
Wow, Dunn, you always pick the evil side.
That's because the evil side is the only thing available in the Witch King expansion. You can do good guys in the number 2, either good or bad. In the end game, the epilogue is good guys.
Oh, it's one of
So-
those games where you have to buy a different disc to play the good side.
No, basically how it works is this is an expansion of 2. So you have 2, and then you have the expansion. And I just got a disc set where I got both of them. All three Lord of the Rings Balfamilic discs.
Remember when games had expansions?
Yeah.
Like Rockstar games? It's hard.
Yeah. There's apparently
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
do.
Yeah, there's apparently a lot of mods that you can get, but they're kind of more trouble than they're worth, honestly, and they don't really make the game run better.
You know, I would love to do a Dawn of War. Like, what was the big expansion they had? Annihilation or Armageddon or something?
Alrighty.
Are you done?
Well, that is my name, yes.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, that is unfortunately where we will have to end it. I have something I need to get to at 8, but that was fun.
Oh yeah, it was good hanging out with
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I enjoyed listening in on the Wii discussion.
Ah. I kind of clocked out there for a second. Like this is not something I'm familiar with.
Alrighty. But we will we'll continue gaming streams next time. But next time we will be doing the next chapter of Fire Can't Kill a Dragon.
Oh no.
Where they BS their way through discussing and justifying Dany's turn to the dark side and nuking King's Landing.
I'm so glad that I have no exposure to Game of Thrones, so I don't have to join into the streams of these terrible.
Well, it's fun to see how many human rights violations because of the showrunner's negligence happened.
It's always funny when I talk to people on EFAP's Discord or somebody else's Discord. Like, you're giving them too much heart. You're too hard on them.
Ow! Somebody tried to kill me.
Yeah. Well, I just kind of watch it. I'm just reading this book, and I'm just like, I hate this show even more now after reading this book.
Yeah.
Like,
it's always funny watching people come to the defense of Dave and Dan. They have no idea what they have been doing behind the scenes.
Yeah, like they accidentally they didn't mark off the weakened parts of the deck so that somebody could fall through and die of an actual ship, or using actual pyrotechnics on a wooden ship.
With people on them. So that was...
Yes.
Man, basic incompetence.
Yeah, very, very, very clear and basic incompetence.
And don't forget about the part where everybody was choking up because they lit a fire inside of a fucking building.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah. they were like I think they were like coughing up fish wax or something because like they were using fish oil to create the smoke. For reference, that was the last Fire Can't Kill a Dragon stream.
That was
one's
like the
7
biggest what the fuck moment, I think.
Yeah, and this time like it's 17 pages trying to just talk about Dany's turn to the dark side, and I'm just like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
At least Anakin is better than this. There's some arc versus
yeah,
a flip of a switch.
yeah. I kind of want to watch Yezin. I've recently watched
Oh my
Yezin
God.
IRL's video on Dany, and I was just fuming.
Oh my God! I watched the EFAP of that. EFAP 58 is the one that we're referring to.
Oh no! It's a different one. He made a whole video defending Dany's turn to the dark side, as well as forgiving Game of Thrones.
I like how he's trying to give reasons why the fucking showrunners did it, but not even the showrunners know. Like for reals. Oh my.
Yeah, and like and also just like just reading this book, it's just like they are really dumb. They really have no idea what they're doing. And
like,
also just,
I wish you'd cover some of the talking points from that guy for EFAP. If we don't want to watch the whole thing, we can just write down the main points he was talking about.
Well, one of them was that you're supposed to feel bad for Cersei.
What
and
that
also
bitch.
And also like let me think. The Daenerys has never killed anybody she thought was innocent, not even in season 8.
Oh, remember all
Well,
the
what about the
innocent
women
people?
and children?
No,
She
remember
thought
how he
that they
got
were Oh, go for it. Well, White.
the Iron Throne. Remember all the innocent people in King's Landing, and she was like, they don't get to choose, and they completely shot him down at that point.
Yeah.
Like, does she know that they're innocent? And she literally says the innocent people of King's Landing.
Or like the fact that he said the walk of shame is misogynist.
No. I remember the line. No. They used their innocence against me, so she knew that they were innocent.
So they use their innocence against me, thus they're not actually innocent.
Or yeah, and basically like it's a like don't replace me with
Cersei
Jon Snow.
used their innocence against her.
Don't replace me with Jon Snow. So I'm going to do this. Let it be fear, and don't replace me with Jon Snow. Who is asking for Jon Snow to be their king other than the Northmen? Nobody south of the neck knows who. No one south of the neck cares.
No one is south of the neck cares for a bastard.
Yeah.
And who cares about the army of the dead? They're just a myth.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing happened.
Oh my God! I rewatched that season 7 clip of Jon showing off the white like it's some kind of business presentation.
Yeah.
And it's like,
now
wow,
we have here
that's all
is
useless.
a thing called a white. They are spawned from this being, and if you die, you become part of their zombie army. In order to defeat it, we have to kill this guy.
You can kill it with fire or with obsidian, even though the obsidian part does not make sense for killing zombies. Fire is a lot easier than obsidian.
We just did it because we needed a magical sword in this.
Oh, they don't even
when
make
Valyrian steel doesn't even kill whites in the early seasons, but now it does because
reasons. And
even obsidian didn't even kill them in the early seasons, if I remember.
No, and it doesn't kill them in the books either. Fire's the only thing that can kill them because it disintegrates their flesh. Obsidians and Valyrian steel are the things that kill White Walkers.
Yeah.
And so it just doesn't make any sense. We'll conclude it there. Thank you all for coming. Adios, friends.
See you guys later.